Hey there guys, just want to welcome you guys back to Fallout 4. We are inside the Institute, this is literally right where we left off last video. That is the wrong button. I was just playing Star Wars Battlefront, and I'm still trying to get used to the controls on the new Elite controller. I mean, I can always change them, but I've been trying to use the paddles in the back to try to switch it up a little bit and see if that helps. I definitely feel like I have more of an advantage as far as like crouching and being able to shoot while I crouch and like aim and shoot around, you know, because I use the paddle to crouch and I can still keep my thumb on the right joystick to aim, even though it's a split second usually take it off, you know. Still feels more beneficial. Alright, what do we got here? We're in the computer. Error. Signal rerouted. We gotta load the whole holotape. We gotta go back. Do we not have the holotape? I thought we did. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Ooh, I got a bunch of holotapes. Courser chip data. Bunch of stuff that I don't know what it means. File format not found. Okay. Play tape. There we go. No file format found.
Hello.
Oh, it's playing.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. What about this, though? Is this like a totally different... Insert network scanner into... All I need to do is run it on any institutional terminal and then return it to Sturgis for analysis. So now I need to take it back? Maybe? Or did I already take it back? Okay, so load tape. Boom, boom, boom. Data. It needs to be formatted. File format not found. Alright. Whatever. We're gonna go in the elevator. What's in here? Oh, stim pack. Oh, wait. I didn't even mean to grab that. Come on. What makes you think, guys, I want junk? I can't even figure out what I grabbed. What do I not need? See, like, this is what sucks. All this stuff looks important. I guess I don't need the American flag. I was carrying it around for pride. Let's get our assault rifle ready to go.
Jammed.
Inaccessible. Wow, fancy elevator, must be nice. We're out there living in the
I can only
boonies.
imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Is that my son? That's my son. What the he doesn't even know who I am. I'm taking this stuff. This stuff will go for a fortune back at the traders. We got no, what do they got an American flag here
Can't
for?
pick
They
this.
don't care about it. All they care about is themselves.
Busted.
Can I talk to him? Oh.
Shaun?
Huh? Yes, I'm Shaun.
Shaun. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Shaun, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me. Your dad. I'm here, Shaun.
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Shaun? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Damn it. Shaun, open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Look at this prick and his stupid little
Shaun.
sweater.
S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating.
Hey, don't be playing no games, boy.
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Shaun. The real Shaun. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Shaun. I am your son.
What?
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
What? I'm pretty. This is wild.
It wasn't right, what they did.
That doesn't make any
Taking
sense,
you from me
though.
like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
This doesn't make any sense because how is it that Kellogg looked exactly the same as when they took Shaun in the beginning? Because he still had the scar over his eye, and he was,
This
a
really
middle-aged
is a
man.
matter of importance.
And if 60 years went by, he'd be like a grandpa, so that makes no sense.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted. But it's the only truth I can offer you.
You're lying. I know it.
Why would I lie? What would I have to gain from it? I assure you, this is the truth. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
Alright, fine,
All
we'll
right.
talk.
I know you must have questions. Please, anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Okay, I guess that makes sense if the Institute prolonged his life.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Are you serious?
Shaun, she loved you so much.
I have no doubt. I'm afraid I have very little experience with those emotions, having lived my life within the Institute. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret, and asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Shaun. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Your Institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interests at heart. Will you take that chance?
Fine.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You want? And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them. And then we'll discuss what comes next.
This is getting kind of fishy and wild. I don't know how much I like it. Guess we'll meet some of these kooks. I really didn't want to. Is that a terminal? Ooh, high-tech screen, huh? Let's see if we can unlock it real quick. Pots. Let's go with zone. And Let's try... It's either lock or loud. Alright, whatevs. We'll just keep rolling here. We gotta meet some of these losers here. Alright. That's a very nice bathroom, though. I could use a shower. Why are there dang folders everywhere? No one cares about folders. Oh, we gotta go down. Ooh, we gotta find the formula for Virgil.
Almost done.
Completely forgot about that.
Just need to tighten up this
Hi, Doc.
drive servo.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like that. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm not on board with anything.
No? And yet here you are, poking around. One might find that suspicious. If you're not planning on staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to yourself. Wouldn't want to give the impression you're up to something. And consider having another talk with Shaun. He really is anxious to have you with us. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now.
I'm good for now.
Thanks.
Goodbye, then. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned,
Wow, this place is wild. Alright. Where's more people?
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are low.
It was probably just a glitch in the nerve
You're here.
system.
Glad you made it.
Control software.
No one important in there.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
Rumor
What
is
now?
They're
advanced
dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Hey, Doc.
please
So,
don't. There's
here
enough
you are.
friction as it is
Just the
between
nail.
us and pretty
Acting
much
director
all
of
the
the
other
Synth Retention
departments.
Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synth...
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, A courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now,
I'm good for now.
Very well.
Report anything suspicious to the SR.
I don't want to be here. I'm gonna kill everyone here.
Situation.
Everyone's pissing me off.
What is it?
All systems nominal.
I don't like this whole idea with the coursers and everything. I'm gonna melt this place down to the core later. I'm just talking to these people because I have to.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Well, that was productive.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at
Wow,
Dr. Holdren's Gorilla
monkeys.
project is showing promising results.
Real animals.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind
Welcome.
if we can't even
So
hold
good
on
to have
our
you
own
here.
humanity?
Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'm sure it's fascinating, but that's not why I'm here.
Of course, I completely understand. Before you go, at least let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. I promise I'll keep it short. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Clayton.
Anything I can help you with?
No, you're annoying. Okay, now it says... Wait, did we complete that? Wait, inside job. Use the network scanner holotape. It's not telling me where to go. Alright, we're gonna have to turn this back on. This place is so confusing.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Scanning
Shut
unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
I need to go up.
You can call this a clean floor. Are your mental receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the crime it does?
Operating at full capacity.
I can't go up anymore. It's saying it's right above me. I need to take the elevator. Now I'm hurt. And it's gonna take me forever to walk.
I can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
It better be going up. Thank you. Up, up, up we go. One of these was... Oh, okay. I'm not really having this place. I want to get out of here. I want to go home. Jeez, where's this taking me? All the way back to the Commonwealth? Okay, we need to figure this out. Let's see what other ones we have. I don't think there's any other one. Oh wait, network scanner. Okay, yeah. Give holotape to Sturges. Okay. Now what? Give holotape to Sturges and talk to father. Alright, we're gonna return it to Sturgis and see what he says. Can we just like fast travel out of here or what? I think we can. Wow, that was interesting. Alright, Sturgis, let's get down to the dirty work.
Wait.
Here's that holotape
Oh,
you
it
gave
can't
me,
wait. Here.
full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Yep, that boy. Alright. So, with that being said, it looks like next part we're gonna be going back and talking to Father. I really don't like him. I kind of want to just kill everybody there, so I'm gonna try to not side with them, kinda. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome, and don't forget to tell your friends about my channel. Help me get to 100 subscribers if you could by the end of this year. That is my goal. So 29 more. That'd be awesome if you guys could help me out with that. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. Love you guys.